Okay. All right. I've walked around. I've eaten. I've relaxed. I'm ready for some more puzzling. Here we go. Investigate the rehearsal room. 202. Both of these. $220, $219. Let's work with the previous. That's the beer pong room. Ballroom. Okay, and just reacquainting myself. Yeah. 7, 6, 205, 624, 243. Did I literally run right by it? Probably did. Alright. 202 reserved rehearsals. Which is where I was. Oh, that's right. I friggin' died. I forgot that I died. Okay.
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
Alright, it's Ding Dong Beach Bag. Okay, that's that. I still want to get that. $219. Wait a minute. Oh, perform the summoning in the ballroom. Dum-dum. Ballroom is which way? This way.
I recognized my writer's room on the stage. I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
What was the nice set you got here? What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that. It was using darkness as a weapon.
Oh, so dumb. Oh, that would have been a good time for flashbang, I suppose. Ugh, do I gotta watch that thing again? Lame.
It's getting real, all right. I recognized my writer's room on the stage. I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
What was the scene in this room? Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
Well, I did want more baddies. I guess I should only blame myself when I get killed by them. follow the devil's... Okay, trail. I read its tail for a second. I was like, I don't know about that. Alright, what would the devil's trail look like? Honestly, I do not know. So... let's just go back to looking for loot, huh? Yeah, why not? Might be just picking up stuff. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go back to the first floor. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, the devil. There's a whole... What is that? You guys. What's going on here? This is haunting. Okay, where was the stuff? Locked door on the other side. This was...
I can do this. Yes. The visions I'm seeing from the world beyond this nightmare from home. They sink down to the bottom of this ocean. I catch them. Visions, echoes, big fish. Some are actual events, some are forgotten ideas. No, it's good. No, it will work. They're my inspiration, elements for my story to make it more true. Even the parts that are true. I must change reality to escape. The writing has to be just right, or else it'll all just wash away.
Listen, man, I'm just here for the loot right now. Tired of walking around only to get ambushed and then killed, and then have to replay a whole bunch. Okay, let's check it. Oh, look at all this. Quick save, change this to the devil room, I think. Oh, shut up.
The devil's path up the staircase was draped in...
Whoa!
The story will go on forever.
Come on, reload. Reload! Oh. Oh, wow. Was he holding like 4 deer masks? Well, I didn't die at least. So, you know, that's something. Little improvement. Can't help, like, feel I wasted a whole bunch of good stuff, though. I'm not gonna go in there because they'll just respawn, probably. I'm not into that right now. Okay, there should be right on top of it, right? Guess I'm still on the first floor. Well, now that I'm in the hallway. Oh my god.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Lame. Well, I walked right by you.
Wake.
Get out of here.
I just want to thank you.
Well, looks like I can't change it from inside. So I can't lock myself in here. Whatever. You know, even though I took a break, I think I'm still a little bit salty. A little bit salty after some of those deaths. I'm not yeah.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Hotel. Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room, specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play, and always in character.
What about the second floor hallway? Is it worth going all the way back down? Not my current mood. It is not. assume all the doors are locked? Fair assumption. Probably nothing to loot off these bodies. Well, hi, Mark.
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
The dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
Well, that was much more exciting than the first Dark Presence chase. The first one was kind of anticlimactic. I never really felt like I was going to get caught. That one, I actually probably should have gotten caught because I ran right into that big old face. The face in the wind. Lucky me, I guess. The game probably heard me complaining about dying so much. It was like, alright, I'll throw him a bone here, I guess. Okay, now the question is...
The muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
Oh, maybe this won't. I thought this was going to shoot me outside. It does not. The halls are littered with the deceased. There is a container that was still there.
Awake.
Second floor. Skip through 108 for a sec.
I needed to find the muse, the murder victim, room 108.
get in here somehow. Well, that seems to be pointing a different way. All the way through a couple of walls. There, if it's there. How did I not get that before? Sure, why not? Let's get some more health. Okay, I think that was it. That was the last thing I wanted to get. So, let's finish this thing. How do I get so turned around at this damn place? Oh, yeah. Alright. Forward, left, right. Screw you guys. I got places to be. So many options.
The scene here had changed.
Trippy. Pre-game music, it seems like. A cutscene, probably. Lost on the shore between the forest and the ocean, the owl and the deer reflected in motion. In his room, he will hurt her. In here, in hers, he is caught. His story ends. Her story does not. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow, it was important. Another step. Somehow, I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Rick? Are I still trapped? Yeah, the clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker? It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out.
It lasted only for a moment, like 2 planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Okay. Glad to be done with that. Gonna be honest.
And some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. And some say that it lives forever, this road. Forever. And some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. And some say that it lives forever, this road. It's not meant for me. They're meant only for you, I see. Wake up, it's only a dream on a winding road. Now they're in my bed, in the dark chamber of my head. I flip you over until you bend this winding road. Don't you ever let me go. Forever I am play and pretend. Forever, never, wanting it to end. This message that you send to this winding road. It's just the beginning. Only the ending. Winding through me now. Only the end. It's just the beginning. Only the ending. Winding through me now. Only the end. Winding through me now. Only the end. Winding through me
Take a final look-see. Yeah, it's time to GTFO. Bye. Bellhop? I think that was the Oh, no, it's just a ghost. Never mind. I don't know why he looked like a bellhop on the floor. Just out of my head. out of here. Probably should have saved at that last spot.
Alan Wake.
Yeah. Okay, so I need to get back to Parliament Tower. Is it really going to make me run all the way back? Or is there some kind of shortcut that's around? I'll tell you what, a shortcut would be neat. Not here. Alright. No shortcut. Save. Wait a minute. Let's crawl through this cardboard tunnel. Running, running. So I've kind of noticed that in video games, a large portion of them are just running, going from place to place. But some games, kind of like this one right now, feels like there is an inordinate amount of walking around, running, and back, which is unfortunate. I mean, I do love the scenery, but I kind of just want to move on. Get to the next part of the story. Or give me a cool, fun battle area. I can just kind of like stock up ammo, go to town. But no, I don't think so. We're gonna finish up with that one. It seems kind of like I'm on the home stretch with this game, so I think I'm just gonna play through the rest of Alan's story and then I'll switch back to Saga. Although, if I were gonna save the best for last, probably should switch this up. But I'm not gonna.
Go to hell!
But I just got here.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Pretty good idea, actually. Use the space you got, you know? Pretty cool. No. Too hard to read. What am I doing? Nothing. What does it say? Okay. No such things as too personal. The photos are me. Make you see what's beneath the surface? Just need to show a glimpse. Is Mr. Scratch the one terrorizing her? Or is it Alan that's been terrorizing her the whole time?
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Interactive experience. Action. Oh, motion activated TVs. Huh. Emails. 4 months ago. How is everything? Oh, Barry. Hey, Alice. Everything good with you back home? Just checking in. I tried to call but couldn't reach you. You're probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else just disappears. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want me to help with anything business related to your exhibition, just say the word. Your pal, Barry. 6 months ago. I'll handle it. From Barry Wheeler to Alice. Hey, Alice. Shark circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or TV show and or, get this, an effing video game. I told them to F off. Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a new book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Your pal, Barry. 1 year ago. Checking in from Barry. Hey, Alice. Checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I have considered peeing in a mug, and lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. Joined a cult from Barry Wheeler. Hey, Alice, you're gonna think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I have joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult, kind of. Blessed wellness retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat. The best decision I ever made. I've never felt this good and, well, healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker. Not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I have lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened to me if I'd stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me. Enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. Hope you were good over there. Come visit anytime. The West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier emails. Speaking of earlier emails, greetings from Hollywood. Hey Alice, I'm more of a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers. And everything is so effing great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tanned zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply. For good reasons. I mean, that's why we love him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call now to talk about casting. Oh, Barry. Barry, Barry, Barry.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in, even after he moved out west.
Okay. Trigger when viewer close, intimate. Okay. Love is weakness.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Need to show you the truth on all screens. Okay, apartment layout. Darker, the better. Well, I probably need to go here next.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
No, she's not in a good place.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed, but the lamp behind her went out. Scary stuff.
hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Go.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Oh, that was a big development.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. Forever. Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. It's not meant for me. They're meant only for you, I see. Wake up, it's only a dream on a winding road. Now they're in my bed, in the dark chamber of my head. I flip you over until you bed this winding road. Don't you ever let me go. Forever I am living, play and pretend. Forever, never, wanting it to end. This message that you send to this winding road. It's just the beginning, only the ending. Winding through me now, only the end. It's just the beginning, only the ending. Winding through me now.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
So I've got some guesses on where this is going to be going, story-wise. But, I won't ruin it for anyone. I'll wait to see if I'm right.
I needed a new draft of the story.
I just walk out the door? That'd be neat. Nope. New draft. Oh, probably right on the typewriter.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation.
Okay, so now I'm a little bit torn. We've seen some new scenes with Saga. Do I go back to hers and play through those scenes? Unless I already have? I'm gonna keep playing as Alan. Initiation 5, Initiation 7, Return 3. I wonder if these match up. You know what? That's worth a check. Let's go back to Saga.
Poor thing.
I almost missed this deer head.
Have a nice evening.
You too, ma'am. You too, just sitting there in the dark. I'd forgotten about you.
So quiet now. Feels like I've suddenly gone deaf. Those old folks sure can get loud, huh?
I don't mind it. What happened to, grab life's gifts while you can?
That AT. Okay, so what am I'm missing a ton of rhymes in Watery. No, you know what? Not until I get the bolt cutters. I'm not coming back. I'm leaving. Get me out of here. Right Falls.
Alan Wake. My name comes up, your books come up, you come up. I've read them. There are echoes of my life in there that makes me feel like someone's been watching me. What happened to Alan Wake? The unanswered mystery. Never expected to find you alive.
My head's killing me.
I think you like using people, Wake. Taking their lives and twisting them into your stories. And when someone gets hurt, it's kick-ass material for the next one. Shit! Spilled my coffee.
Take it you're not a fan then, Agent Casey.
This is not your playground, and I'm not your fucking creation.
It doesn't work that way. You can't make something out of nothing, even in the dark place where the rules hardly apply. It's very complicated to make fiction come true. I saw visions of what's happening, what will happen. Dreams. I tried to use them in my writing. I understand how dangerous it is now. Even with a paralyzing amount of planning. I think I stopped writing. I think I gave up. But there's a manuscript. Maybe I forgot not to write. The dark place makes you forget. I just want to fix this. Find a version of the story that fixes everything.
Shut up! Get down! FBI!
We want the rider! No one else needs to get hurt!
Fuck off!
Shit! Hey, what are you doing? Scratch! It's close!
Stay down!
Wait, I need a gun!
No chance. FBI!
Tracy! Look out! It's coming! It's there! What the fuck?
Hold it! Freeze! It's here!
I had escaped the dark place. So had the dark presence. Scratch. He was here, in Bright Falls. I could feel him as a growing pressure in my head. Stronger by the minute. Why didn't he kill me with the rest? What did he want?
How you feeling,
I gotta
guys?
get out of here.
Oh, but that echo. Give me a gun. No chance. That's what happened to the dark place. And I get to play as Alan, even though I switched to Saga's story. I will count that as a win.
I needed to find Casey. We were on the same side in this fight. Strength in numbers.
Casey.
I need to protect myself. A gun and flashlight. How nostalgic.
I'm sure it was gonna be Casey's body. Take a detour around the front. As much of the front as it will allow me to go to. Only got 2 bullets. That is not very much.
That's Casey. He was still alive. The flashlight had done its job.
Man, what would happen if you missed one of those shots? Would you just be screwed? Huh. Maybe. I guess you could try to run past it.
These were the cultists the FBI were after. Were they letting themselves be taken? Or did the Dark Presence not discriminate?
Only 1 bullet. I think I'll make my way to Casey.
The pressure in my head was unbearable. Scratch was getting closer. Stronger than ever. Casey! Look out! It's him! The pressure eased off. Scratch was further away. I could think again. Casey. Casey? Where are you? Casey, I'm coming! Fuck. Casey!
FBI, drop the knife!
Elmo?
Saga, you don't understand! FBC! Stay down!
Positive ID. Alan Wade. Agent Anderson. Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. We'll take it from here. Out cold.
Wait. This is my case.
This is no longer an FBI investigation. The case has been transferred to us.
This is bullshit.
Noted. We're moving the evidence and paperwork from your field office to our base of operation at the sheriff's station. Any other pieces of evidence with you? Anything relevant?
The clicker. I can't trust them with it. Nothing comes to mind.
Okay. Then your work here is done. Hey, you did well.
Wait! My partner, Agent Casey's MIA.
We'll look for him.
He's my partner, damn it! I
Agent?
should be...
Go home.
Careful moving quick. They think he's a para-utilitarian.
No. Fuck this. I was so close to getting the clicker to wake. I'm not done here. Not until I find Casey. Not until my family is safe from this horror story.
I drifted far